here we are. Okay, so pick one, pack one here. We got Wedding Announcements. We got Sanguine Breaststroke. Both those cards are awesome. I think that Wedding Announcement's a little bit better, considering white's a bit better than black. Other cards of interest? You know, in some cubes I would say Scarab God, but I think in this cube, not to say this isn't a good card still, but just a little less likely to want to take a good top end threat. More about the low curve stuff. Showdown of the Skulls would be an interesting wheel. Obliterating Bolts, Valorous Stance is kind of whatever. But yeah, happy to take Wedding Announcement here. And then, like, Brushstroke is a card that, you know, honestly might wheel. Like, not to say that it's not a powerful card, but I don't think people have caught on quite yet. This is an awesome top tier card. And yeah, I've definitely had it wheel in some pods. But yeah, gonna take Wedding Announcement here and be pretty happy. Ooh, okay, so next pick here. We got some options. So I think I'm gonna take Sky Sovereign here. Just take the big old boat. Also Noxious Gearhulk, which is a top end card I do like. It is worth the mana. There's Precursor Golem, which I think is just a lot worse than Sky Sovereign. So yeah, we'll just take that too. Ooh, okay, and now we get one of the best white 2 drops. So happy about that. Oh, I didn't mean to just jam that there. I was gonna say there's some other good cards in the pack. There was Blood Artist for our, you know, that potential path of Brushstroke into Blood Artist, but whatever. My mouse has been on the fritz lately. It's been double clicking. I think I should probably replace my mouse by tomorrow so I don't accidentally double click. All right, but we do get Restoration Angel here too, which is awesome. And yeah, out of a pretty whatever pack, Voracious Hydra is probably the next best card. Yeah, I'm just gonna take Arresto, and yeah, we are on our way to a very good mono white deck. This pack kind of medium. There's Muriel, which I don't think is particularly good. This is a soldier. That's kind of funny. And this makes soldiers? No, just humans. Okay, so, no, it doesn't quite combo with everything. I've actually liked Portable Hole, funny enough, as a card that, you know, a lot of times you are facing aggro decks, opposing aggro decks in this cube, at least in the high, you know, competitive queues, or, you know, when you're getting up there in the wins. So, I don't mind this card. It's traditionally more of a control card, but so much of the time you do face a deck that's trying to curve out just like you, and if you can go on turn 3, play a hole, play plus 2 drop, it's a really good turn. Also, against like the control decks, it's not that bad. You snipe a mana dork, or you snipe a mana ramp artifact or something. So yeah, pretty into that. We'll just take that here. Maybe Muriel comes back, but I don't think it's that likely. All right, our first pack without an obvious pick here, and obviously just like not a ton of great cards. There's Mutavault. The Mutavault's fine in like our mono white deck. The Shambling Ghast, which, you know, is a pretty solid card in the black decks too, Evolve Sleeper. So either we are going to take Mutavault and continue our monocolored path, or just take one of these black cards on speculation. Maybe the Blood Artist, Sanguine Breaststroke stuff wheels, but I don't think I want to speculate on these. I think Mutavault's like the, if not the best non-color producing land in the cube, one of them. So I'm pretty into that. I guess it's another soldier too, if Muriel comes back. All right, now we have like Spirited Companion, Godless Shrine. I actually like Spirit Companion a decent amount in these mono white decks. It's kind of funny, like, it's not amazing or anything, but it's a body that gets pumped by Wedding Announcement, or maybe gets blinked by Resto in this specific deck, but just, there's enough things that pump up your team where you don't mind just, like, cantripping body. So I think I'm actually going to take that here. The other thing I could take is Godless Shrine, because I think Black-White is a deck that I have had reasonable success with, but I think I'm just going to take the mono white cheap card here. Ooh, Aethersphere Harvester. That's a light Harvester. There's also a Fountain, but I think the blue is not a common splash in like a mono white deck generally. There's also Exclude, which is one of the better blue cards, but I'm pretty happy to take Harvester. And like, here's a good use for Spirited Companion, right? Just like cast Companion, have a decent vehicle here. So yeah, great pickup. At what point do you start taking white X duels if there aren't stuff in the pack? Yeah, basically if there's not a card in the pack I want, I'll start taking white X duels. Like, you know, those last 2 picks, I think that Harvester and the card I took before are good enough for me not to take a dual land there. But if those weren't in the pack, I'd be pretty happy to take a dual land. All right, now what? There's Valorous Stance, which, it's kind of medium. Glittering Bolt, Stellar Wreckage, which is not really a card for our deck. I think I'm just gonna take Valorous Stance. Yeah, this is fine. I think that if I was playing best of 3, I might take Stellar Wreckage. But I just don't want this card in my main deck. I don't really want Valorous Stance in my main deck either, but it's more likely to make my deck, I think. All right, here's a good place to take a black-white dual land. I'm into that. Pick one, pack one. Pick one, pack one was Wedding Announcement into Sky Sovereign, into Adonto Vanguard. Yep, so take this. Notably, the black cards, the ones I was noting, did not wheel. So, the black cards I would want to play on my deck are getting taken by other people. That's okay, though. Are you concerned about the lack of white creatures, meaning you're likely fighting over the deck? I mean, so one of the strengths of white and red are that they're very deep, in my opinion. So even if you're fighting with a few people, it's not that big of a deal. Like, you can definitely get away with, ooh, this is kind of interesting. Revoker or Triome here. I think I'm going to take Revoker, yeah. Even if you are fighting with some people, you can usually get away with being 1 out of 2 or 3 drafters at the pod. And I don't think white is completely contested. Like, red looks pretty cut off, so does black. Am I worried about my creature count? Not really. I mean, I've got 4. Wedding Announcement counts as a creature. These are like, you know, you need creatures to make these work, obviously, but I think I should be okay. All right, now we get a Go Blank. I actually don't hate Go Blank. The thing is that, like, we are kind of mono white. You know, you kind of think of aggro, but we're actually, like, we could easily transition into, like, some sort of slightly more grindy deck. Like, we've got the tools to do that. We definitely don't have to just play one way here. Right, take a Mentor. Like, we're not going to play it. Pack 1 ended up pretty well, though. Like, we've got a few premium cards, some flexibility. Sure. Blue-green dual land probably not making the cut. Okay, what do we open up now? And okay, so we got a few options here. We got Remorse for Cleric, Elspeth Conquers Death, Sanctuary Warden. I like all those cards quite a bit. I think I'm probably gonna take Elspeth Conquers Death. Like, if I thought we were super mid-range, or sorry, super aggro, I think you could take the Cleric. It's reasonable, but again, I don't think we're locked into that. And Elspeth Conquers Death is still really good in a aggro deck, like as your top end. I actually am not even sure if it's better than Sanctuary Warden, to be honest, because I've been really impressed with this card. So if we do end up more like, you know, 17 lands, maybe splashing a black card or so, this card might actually be better. But I'm gonna take the slightly cheaper card. It's a close pick though. Ooh, Adeline? Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. So we have multiple of the premium white aggro cards now. Restoration is a pretty solid card. Would not mind that coming back around, although it's pretty unlikely it does. And then what else is this pack? Nothing really. I guess Hearse, but third vehicle is like kind of whatever, and it's definitely much worse than our other 2 vehicles. Okay, so this pack is worse. So now we have to take Leyline Binding in our mono white deck. That does not sound very appealing. Evolving Wilds. We could take like Aether Channeler as a card that does complement what we've got here. I think I'm just gonna take Evolving Wilds here. Like, it's not the most premium of fixing, but everything else in this pack is kind of whatever. Like, Leyline Binding is obviously a great card, but not in a mostly white deck. So yeah, I'll just take Wilds here. Skyclave Apparition. Happy to take that too. Another premium white card. The white cards, like the premium white cards, a lot of them are at the 3-drop slot, unfortunately. Like Apparition, like, you know, a lot of the ones we have here is a few more too. So even more so than normal when you're drafting an aggro deck. I do think the 1s and the 2s are pretty high priority. I like Thraben Inspector. So Thraben Inspector is worse than like Elspeth's Nightmare, I think. But at the same time, I'm kind of feeling that white is open enough that we can just be close to mono white and don't have to dip into that second color just yet. Like, when it comes, it comes. When we get to that bridge, we'll cross it if we need to. But I see no reason not to just keep taking white cards here. Ooh, man, Angel's Fire Ignition. Card is busted. Card is really, really good. There's also Benelish Knight Counselor. I think I'm just gonna take that. There's like a weird chance this card wheels too. I think some people don't know how good this card is. And also I don't have any red-white lands. And also red is not very open. So even if this is, you know, even if we do splash this, it's not guaranteed we get to the red-white lands. Because I feel like people might be taking those. So yeah, I'm just going to take the Counselor. But it's kind of a close pick. Ooh, Selfless Savior. Wow, okay. So this is actually an interesting pack. Selfless Savior, Kaya, and Reflector Mage. So this is one of the few blue cards I would want to splash in like my white deck. Selfless Savior is just really good though, I think. Like, I think it's hard for me to pass up on a good mono white card. Even if Kaya is also awesome. There's also Forsaken Crossroads, but yeah, just gotta lock on those cheap cards. Well, this pack is not very exciting for us. So Alrund's Epiphany is excellent. And there's like Acquisition Expert, which is fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna take Acquisitions Expert, I think. I think Elrond's Epiphany is, at blue, gonna impact your mana base a little bit too much. I think this is better than, like, Lavamancer. Cleric Wield. Okay, that's cool. Somebody took Sanctuary Warden, but very happy with Cleric Wield. So now we've got a whole pack to go, and we are, 16. We have 16 cards here that we want to play. I'll just take Sunpale Grove. Actually, is there a world that I play this Circle? Sometimes Circle's just, like, randomly really good in your deck, but I don't think it is here. Okay, Channeler. Yeah, grab that. Add it to our pile of potentially splashing this, but probably not. Oh, we got it. Okay. Yeah, what did I say? People don't know. People don't know. Red-White Duel, now pretty high priority. I don't think over Usher of the Fallen, but we'll pick up Red-White Duel pretty happily. If I have to play Evolving Wilds in a mountain, that kind of sucks, but I might do that. We also just might end up with enough white playables, like, I just don't feel like I need to. Depends how this pack goes. Invoke Justice also sort of interesting, but yeah, sick Usher. Ooh, oh man. Okay, so we could take, like, if I was guaranteed 2 Red-White Dual lands, I would take Lorehold Command here. And just play, like, Lorehold Command plus Angel Fire Ignition. I think without that guarantee, I'm just going to take one of the mono white cards, and I actually think that Mana Tithe is pretty good in this cube. Either games are short, and so Mana Tithe, like, is going to be pretty good. Just like, 1 mana interaction, Disruptor 3-drop, or you're facing a ramp deck or whatever, and Mana Tithe is going to be good too. No way it's better than Splicer. I think it is. Splicer is a fine card. I actually think this card is less good than it has been historically, just because, again, the 3-drop slot gets, like, pretty filled up. And not to say that we are full on the 3-drop slot here, but I don't think we need to, like, take another 3-drop when we can just take a good 1-drop, Red-White Duel, sure. I think Lorehold Command is overrated. I depends where you think people stand on it, I suppose. Luris? Nah, Luris is okay, but I'm just gonna take the Red-White Duel. I'd much rather play Ignition than Luris here. I have Savior. Yeah, this is true. Luris is fine. Too much of the time, though, it's like, with Luris, it's like, all right, I play it, and I hope it survives, And, I mean, sometimes you go, like, yeah, on turn 4, play 1-drop. And it is good in our deck, I would say, because we have a lot of 1s, but I just really value playing this Angel Fire Ignition. Yeah, it's nice, too. Yeah, Hopeful Initiate. Yeah, we'll make playables here. Probably cutting the Mutavault now. Yeah, just some more thoughts on the Blades Placer pick. Like, yes, I've got Restoration Angel, and like when I draw Blades Placer plus Angel, sure, it's gonna be pretty good. But Mana Tithe is just always gonna be good. I don't know. I'm a big fan of the card. We'll take a Courier here. Ooh, Ephemerate. I've actually been mildly impressed with Ephemerate. It's not bad here. Not great, but not bad. Better than anything else. They're going to be playing Devilish Valet. I'll take an Invoke. Sure. Oh, Red-White Duel. Yeah, I just got to take Red-White Duel. I think I would rather have Blade Splicer over Harvester when you want to be tapping out turns 1, 2, 3 when Tithe at its best. Yes, but also, like, sometimes you just have draws where, like, you have a bunch of 1-drops and you're like, hey, like, go 1/1 and then have... Like, you don't mind keeping up Mana Tithe. Also, it's, like, pretty good on turn 4 still. On Lorehold Command Wheel. Sweet. Okay, cool. Alright, well, the land's paying off. I get it. Like, I get it. I think Blades Placer is a good card. I totally agree. I just think Mana Tithe is just, like, always great. In these decks. Okay, I might play Enthusiasm. Enthusiasm is one of the, removal spells that doesn't go to face that I'm actually kind of into. Most of the burn spells or removal spells you want to play in these decks, like the red ones, ideally they go to face. Alright, well, that ended up pretty good. I like where we are. Yep. Am I playing another mountain? Probably wouldn't be too bad. Because we have 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 white sources. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Let's do it. Alright. Solid hand. Ooh, and a 1-drop. I like it. Rafine's Tower Mountain. It's interesting. Oh, that's a good draw too. So now we go Portable Hole, this thing. Play the Inspector. I would have just played Odonto Vanguard and not attacked if I didn't have the Inspector, but obviously I'm very lucky and drew exactly what I needed at the right time. When they are missing a land drop here. That's nice. Okay, so let's play our land, and I think just play the Harvester. I don't think I want to get in with the Knight just yet. There's no real reason to. Bankbuster. Okay. Oh, Valorous Dance? Huh. That's interesting. Okay, so let's play a Vanguard. We play Vanguard with Crew Harvester. We enlist the Inspector. And then they animate the Bankbuster, most likely. And even if they don't, it's like not that bad. I don't mind trading off with Underdog at this point. Yeah, they're gonna go for it. Nice. Alright, well, you love to see opponent missing a land drop. Multiple turns in a row. Alright, cool. Easy first game. Alright, another opening hand with our trusty 1-drop. 4 ace counters! Coming in with that Hydrate. Appreciate that. What a nice curve. Aw, boo. Alright. Fair enough. Yeah, I love the opponent just using a bunch of interaction here. Exactly what we want when we have, like, wedding announcements and Sky Sovereign. Good ways to grind. Man, I was going to say land would be great there. And I still don't mind a land because it means that we can Sky Sovereign soon, but... Oh, this is funny. This technically doesn't count for wedding announcement, right? Searing Blood, sure. Oh, yeah, there's no reason for me not to sack the Cleric. Sorry. I should have sacked my Cleric there. Alright. Yeah, I think we're just gonna jam the Sky Sovereign. Boom, 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 boom. Siege Gang. Yep, that's fine. Okay, so is that just lethal? So I crew the Sky Sovereign here. And with Adeline, I bash. It's 7 in the air. And then I give if I do the +1/+0. And then it's like, I mean, it's not lethal, but this puts them in a very bad spot. It means that they have to trump block everywhere. It might just be better to play my other things, though. I think just like play this, play Usher, attack, kill the Siege Gang is probably better. Yeah, it's gotta be better. Okay, cool. Yep, solid. And the opponent mulligans. Very lucky. Hey, thanks, Kaplar. Appreciate that. Okay, so tap land. Mana faces Kakazan. Alright, so I could portable hole that. So they don't get a counter on their next thing. It's kind of close here. Because if we play Vanguard, we attack, and we're not gonna cast portable hole for a while. Till turn 4 most likely, but that's kind of okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna make the mana efficient play here. Ooh, they have a stop? What's that about? Part of this is because we have so many 1s and 2s in our deck that it's just worth using all our mana each turn. Like, playing this here doesn't actually, like, make our next turns that much more or less efficient, but it does mean that it increases, like, our potential draws are a lot better if we play this here. If they had Mana Tide, I think they would use it, right? Adversary. It's just like standard. Alright, this is fine. Okay. And an Outcast. Interesting. Alright, so what do? We probably have to use the portable hole on this Outcast. Well, maybe not. I say probably, but maybe not, because we do have Sky Sovereign here. Yeah, let's just do this. And pass the turn. Yeah, I think opponent's just on full control. Yeah, no deck text today. So, well, deck text if I want to break in the run, Sam. We'll see. I'll shout it out if I'm into it. If I have some time / mental capabilities. No, it couldn't have been Humiliation because there was no creatures on the board when they had to stop. Kale's command. Okay, they're gonna make a 2/2 and give something double strike. Ooh, hopefully they put the counter here. Okay, they don't. I was gonna say hopefully they put the counter here so that I can Valorous Stance. Oh, this is interesting. Stack doesn't make that much sense. Unless they have something that I'm not thinking of. Okay. So they're just going to throw away their 3/3 for not even any more damage because I gain life there. Interesting. Okay, so Sky Sovereign's going to deal with the Outcast next turn, guaranteed. I could just Portable Hole. Yeah, that's probably fine. Just Portable Hole the etchings. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're in full control. We crew. Yeah, maybe they just forgot about Harvester. It's likely. Oh, it's also very good. Oh, it was Mana Tithe. Okay. It was Mana Tithe. Which is fine, because we drew the Lower Hope command. Yeah, I'm fine with just chilling out here. So, not full control then, it seems. Land. Alright, what's your last spell, opponent? Ooh, that's a nice one, too. Okay, so let's go kill this, and don't I just draw 2 cards? No, let's make a 3/2. Do they have a Lorehold command back? Maybe? No? Okay. Got a little scared there. So crew up. They are hovering, though, over their card. They're hovering in anticipation of them casting something. I'm still gonna go for the attack. Okay. It's all mind games? Okay, just a bolt. Sure. It's fine. Alright, now I feel very advantaged. Phoenix Dash. Right, it's a strong one. Alright, so we're gonna go crew up. Actually, is it better to just put it on the Vanguard? Probably. Oh yeah, Vigilance too. Definitely. The Vigilance makes it better for sure. Hey, Jibber, how's it going? So we do it here. Then we crew. We flashback ignition. Yeah, and that should be enough. That is not lethal, right? Okay, sorry. I thought this was, forgot this wasn't trampoline anymore. Yeah, this is fine. And a comfy 17 as well. So it looks like the opponent's going to just get back their Phoenix. And they're not dead. Unless they draw a creature. Slowly taking this turn. Alright, we didn't draw a creature, so we just do this. We get in. Put them in the Abyss. They also... Oh, Valor Stance. Well, I will Valor Stance you back. One good stance deserves another. Alright, cool. Nice. Okay, I like it. Do you think we can get him, chat? No, I don't. Hey, even still, I'll probably, you know, I'll call something. That's based off their lands here. So what should we call? Oh, it is not land crap. This isn't Pithing Noodle. Yeah. Let's call. I actually don't even know. In the dark, Cold Steel Heart. Is Approach a top 10 card? Nah, it's not that good, to be honest. Thoughtseize me. Okay. I mean, all you do is see it win because you see it when it gets cast, right? When a 7-drop gets cast. You don't see the times when when it doesn't do much. Yeah, I was saying NCAA, I took Mana Tithe over Blade Splicer in the draft, and some people were like, well, it's wild. How could you do that? But I think it's really good. Ooh, great draw. It's, you know, it's not even that nobody plays around Mana Tithe. It's just like, how do you play around Mana Tithe, right? It's like, even if your opponent knew, like, it was in their hand, like, you're just gonna put yourself down a land every single turn? Like, if it was just face up, I think it would still be really, really good. All right, that's a nice little top deck there. All right, GG. All right, I like it. Ooh, Selfless Savior plus Angel Fire Ignition is kind of a nice combo. Obviously, we want, like, another creature in the mix there, but... Ornithopter. All right, I will just kill this Ornithopter here. Yoink. Yeah, Dog Tribal. Love it. Also, Spirited Companion, getting blinked. Alright, Scavenging Ooze is fine. Yeah, Good Boy Tribal. Ooh. Yeah, it's just better to play. Okay, no Chariot. No chariot, please. Oh, wedding announcement's good too. All right. Yeah, so we'll just crew here. Play wedding announcements. Thoughts on attacking before enthusiasm to get the +1/+0. Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, that's actually a really good call. Yeah, make a choice. I should have done that. I should have attacked into the Ornithopter and then cast Enthusiasm. Yep, that's a much better play. Seiju. All right. Don't actually mind that too much. I mean, I would prefer them not to have, but getting a land here is pretty good. Oh, especially because they did it on my... Like, they had to do it so I don't get the counter, but it works out in a way that... Or, sorry, the token, but it works out in a way that I can actually play my Spirited Companion here. Valor Stance is pretty good, too, against a big green deck. Vanguard. Okay. Crew here. Bash. Zaroth Triumph. Alright, just pass. Tusk, yep. Which is fine. Ooh, do you get an attack maybe? No. We're not so lucky. Portable Hole's a good draw though. Okay, so we Portable Hole the Ooze. We get in. We get Angel Fire Ignition. That's reasonable. I just want to get it in the air. I guess I could still Angel Fire Ignition. But they don't play Vanguard. It's a 2-turn clock if I Ignition, though. So, let's go for that. Okay, solid. This Valorous Stance is going to clean the token up, though. Alright, we got there. Oh, yeah, NCAA, you're right. I should have done that. I should have smashed the doggo instead. This doggo. Pop. Alright, cool. Ooh, little awkward. Mountain and Evolving Wilds, but it's good enough, certainly. Especially we're on the play here. I wonder if I'm not even supposed to play this Evolving Wilds in this deck. Ooh, that's a nice one. Like, we've got 3 dual lands, 4 dual lands. I think 3 dual lands if you don't count wilds. I was gonna say, are you sure? Are you sure about that? Alright, that's reasonable too. Let's play this. They're going to scale this? Sure. I love all this this damage dealing my opponent's doing to themselves. bodes well for us, I think. And this is a pretty Thoughtseize-proof hand. Like, they probably take the wedding announcement, but still have a lot of action. Alright, land is nice too. I wonder if this is just a good spot to play Angel Fire Ignition. I kind of want to. Yeah, I'm going to. It's pretty safe on a Vanguard. It's not like this Counselor is going to get in against Ashnod. Yeah, they missed the land drop last turn. Alright, nice. Great. Alright, on the play. Have a Savior into Adeline. Unfortunately, two cards that are, you know, uncastable and mostly uncastable here, but it's alright. Yeah, look, castable now. All right, player outline. Let's get in there. Because this is worse if they have like removal spell into a removal spell, but like worse than just playing Harvester. Yeah, it's just not a very good card, Lateral Edge. Like, I would very much not say it's a good finisher. It's really good. Felidar Retreat was really good in its like, original format, but it's not a card you want in, like, your white aggro cube decks, really. Like, you have to play it, tap out, do nothing, then play it and land the next turn. Like, it's just not enough. Alright, cool. I like that that's their answer, so we're just going to stance this. Get in, and getting the first token's pretty big because, well, this not dying is pretty big because it means it's less likely to die in the future, but also getting the first token means that our Harvester has something to crew, or to be crewed by. Oh, yes please. Oh, they're gonna, if they waited here for the removal spell, yeah, it's not gonna work out very well for them. So let's go this, and I was gonna say I want to draw cards, but no, I think this is fine too. Drawing cards would be good protection against a Wrath, but you know what? We don't really need that protection, I don't think. Yeah, opponent got punished here for not just casting their interacting spell. I don't want to Enthusiasm. So the reason I didn't Enthusiasm is because this is just a more flexible removal spell. It could be a protection spell, certainly, but also, like, I'm more interested in just, like, getting a blocker out of the way. I think it's a reasonable argument, though. All right, nice. We got there. Easy. Easy. Yeah, we just breeze through it under an hour.